There's going to be nerves, there's going to be jitters, there's going to be pain, there's going to be celebrations. God forbid anybody beats the Braves. God forbid anybody beats the Braves besides the Mariners. Shout out to the Mariners. The Mariners are my West Coast team going forward until further notice. Man, it's going to be wild. It sounds like the Mets are going to have, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Joe, some kind of lineup of Scherzer, DeGrom, Bassett down in Atlanta, it looks like.
That's what it's lining up as. So the Mets have it prepared right, and as long as nothing occurs or whatever over the next week, that's what you would expect down in Atlanta. And look, I said it a little bit ago. The Mets are pacing to win 100 games. The Braves are pacing to win 100 games. Feels like there's going to be a wild card team with over 100 wins, which is pretty crazy to think. And the Mets control their fate. And in Atlanta, one thing I think that's important is Game 163 no longer exists. So for the Mets to get the tiebreaker, they just need to win one game in Atlanta, and then they have the tiebreaker. So if at the end of the season they're tied, the Mets would win the division. But I ultimately believe that we're still going to go crazy day to day here over the next week and a half. But I think the NL East is going to be decided in Atlanta. That's just my feeling. Maybe it'll ride even to the last day of the season. But my expectation is in Atlanta, we're going to have a pretty firm idea who the NL East champion is, if not officially with spraying champagne, etc.
There is some comedy in it that, despite all the talk of the series down in Atlanta, the Braves then play 3 with the Marlins, the Mets play 3 with the Nationals. The Marlins and the Nationals both have a chance to have a say in this. We will see if they do anything. So let's not forget, that is not the last series, but good Lord, is it the most pivotal one in all of this.